We just saw so much wrestling last week, I feel like Dominic Mysterio with a lifetime pass at In-N-Out Burger. Welcome to Max Wrestling.
Make sure to give me a milkshake while you're there. Welcome to Max Wrestling. I am El Jefe. He is the Cap, and that is our man Beer. We are joined by the Dragon. I guess I'm a little Welsh today if you want to get down with it. We are coming off an epic all-for-one last week, and we are just 2 weeks away from Promo Slam, which is our next Max event, just before SummerSlam. But coming up tonight, we dive into all the incredible action from this past weekend, including Saturday night's main event, Evolution, and the unbelievable scenes of all scenes, AEW and All In Texas. Plus, after so much went down last week at All For One, we hear from our television champion Cypher as he prepares for a winner-take-all match with the new, wait for it, Welsh champion, the Captain. So, you got to make Max Wrestling your new home for all things wrestling. If it's not already your home for all things wrestling, go ahead and hit that like button, tickle that subscribe button. For those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, head on over to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your podcast. And for a whole bunch of links and some title history, I got to keep plugging the title history, head on over to the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
And of course, right after this, head over to our official Facebook group, Max Wrestling, for the official Max Wrestling post-show After Max, hosted by our very own current, for now, television champion Cypher, or indeed any reaction videos, because everybody seems to be doing it these days.
Seriously, I gotta get on the game.
After Max is a recap of the show. It's a little extension. You never know what you're gonna get, who's gonna show up, or what's gonna happen. So scan the QR code, which is on the screen right now. Scan and go after the show. Alright, we had 3 pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, last weekend. We'll get into All In because I think it deserves its own segment. But let's go through Saturday night's main event and Evolution. And of course, Beer's going to go through the Great American Bash. But Saturday night's main event was, of course, the pay-per-view. It's not a pay-per-view. 4 matches on NBC. Or YouTube. And I'll be honest, I haven't bothered with Saturday night's main event. Loved Evolution. But first of all, Saturday night's main events. 2 headlines coming out of it. Obviously, we knew it was going to be Goldberg's retirement match. And fortunately, he didn't win the world title again.
Hooray. I mean.
And also,
Goldberg.
Seth Rollins back on the shelf with another knee injury.
This one looks bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this one looks bad. No yeet.
I have seen these 2 clips, and like we said before the show, the landing didn't look that bad, but you said he may be dealing with a prior injury anyway.
So, rumor has it, again, this comes from Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer. Take it how you will. The Uncle Dave is the whatever. We don't need to get into the semantics of it all right now. But apparently, the showing out of it with the match with him and LA Knight is just that, it's a showing out. He apparently has had issues with this knee, has already gone to go see the specialist, Dr. Andrews, or is it Abrams? I forget what the guy, I don't want to say Andrews, up in Alabama. And so he's already examined him. He already knows that this knee couldn't get anywhere, so he attempted, you know what I mean, to do something, and my guess is, I guess it was a negative reaction. He oversold it. LA Knight gets the thing. But then that asks the question for me. It's like, well, why was LA Knight pissed? Like, you got to win. You know what I mean? You beat Seth Rollins regardless of a blown out knee or not. But he was walking away yelling, fuck. I don't understand why he was yelling fuck for, but whatever. But yeah, no, like, it's not confirmed if it's ACL, MCL, or PCL. Those are the 3 main ligaments of your knee, or you have your meniscus. For the 4th. All I know is it's looking like At least 6 months.
Yeah. And obviously right away there was talk about maybe are we going to get the first, well, actually it'd be the second, stripping of the Money in the Bank briefcase. But when you really think about it, he's got a whole year to cash that in. Is there really any need to take it off him?
Nah.
I mean, if you think about it, he could cash in on his return when you least expect it. He's been on the injured list for like 6 months. You forgot all about him, and then all of a sudden you just say burn it down, and he runs down with a fucking briefcase.
That's the beautiful thing about it. That quite literally is the beautiful part about it. We always ranted and raved and praised Edge for being the perfect opportunist, and then even to some degree, Seth has already been that guy. You know what I mean? The WrestleMania in San Francisco, going in there, making him the third man, doing pretty much what I want to say what Naomi did, just perfect fucking tune. So,
I mean,
give it time. If we find out the guy's out a year, he fucked his knee completely and probably won't be back anyway.
Yeah.
So then, you could strip him of the thing. But I think he'll be back. The fucked up part is these are not new injuries. And I'm pretty sure it's the same knee.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
But if we're going at the minimum timeline, then he should be back at the Rumble, really.
That fits superbly.
I don't think there's ever been... Well, no, there hasn't ever been a Royal Rumble winner who's also currently holding the Money in the Bank briefcase, so that could be a new dynamic.
And sucks he's going to miss War Games as well.
Yeah.
All that build's going to be ready for War Games.
And it's also a big shame that he's currently leading this faction that are now without a leader.
I was just going to say without a leader, yeah.
But, it could work. They could carry it as a tag team with just Paul Heyman in their corner.
Yep.
But, I mean, we don't know where they were going with Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins because they seem to be teasing a little tension between them. Hopefully it was just Seth being like, why is he going off script? Hopefully that's all there is to it because it's way too... Yeah, like you said already, it's way too soon to drive a wedge between this faction. But, other than that, it was a very meh. Didn't give a shit about Randy and Drew with the celebrities in the corners.
Jelly roll.
And now we're getting a tag match at SummerSlam.
I would have preferred Randy and Drew. That match would have been great for SummerSlam.
Yeah, you don't need Jelly Roll and Logan Paul in the corners. I don't need this tag match.
So, hold on. So, again, I when you listen to one of them, you got to listen to all of them. It's kind of how the shows work with the fucking Wrestling Observer guys. Rumor has it, again, from these fellas, it was supposed to be a combination of Bad Bunny and Travis Scott.
Oh, yes. But he's gone.
And both of them said no.
Brother's long gone.
So they got Jelly Roll.
What a fucking waste of time Travis Scott was.
Serious waste of time. However, Bad Bunny can come back whenever he wants.
Yeah, gotta say. But yeah, I don't want to see Travis Scott on WWE TV again. I didn't want to see him on TV after fucking, what was it, Elimination Chamber. And then he shows up at WrestleMania for nothing, really.
Nothing.
That song Fiend is still stuck in my head.
Fiend is the worst fucking pay-per-view song ever.
And I'm trying so freaking hard to get it out of my system. I can't. They kept repeating the fucking song every fucking 5 minutes.
And the whole connection with The Rock as well, just complete waste of time. But hopefully we can move past it and they can make some chicken salad out of chicken shit. But Gunther defeats Goldberg by submission, thankfully.
Well, I mean, come on.
Also, Goldberg no-sold the chops.
Which I thought was awesome. Oh, come on. I kind of like
If it was anybody else, fair enough. But this is Gunther. He's renowned for his chops.
But that's
chopped down an oak tree, this man.
He could. He absolutely 1,000% could.
And if it was Goldberg 20 years ago, fair enough. But this is, almost 60-year-old Goldberg no-selling a chop from a guy that's broken everybody he's ever chopped.
That's true.
Exactly.
I don't know. I was a little suspended in my disbelief. I really enjoyed. I don't know. You want to know what? In all honesty, looking back on it, my expectations were just in the absolute toilet about this one. I didn't expect Goldberg to have anything worth a damn. Anything worth a damn. But to give a 60-year-old man his due, he looked in much better shape than he has in any really of his WWE runs. He for some reason looked better in this one than he has in any of the other ones. Probably just focusing on his shoulders and stuff, but hey, whatever. And then on top of that, and I'm more leaning towards Gunther on this one, but again, for a 60-year-old dude who hasn't had a match in 3 years, and let alone a match over 10 minutes in almost 22 years, or over 22 years, this was good. This was pretty good. But again, you're in there with Gunther, who I swear to God, if you could survive the chops, I, and Beer here could have a great match with the fella. Now, again, if we could endure the chops. And I am not a strong man in that sense, so I don't know how many I could take. I'll probably like 1.5.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that Goldberg looks exactly the same as he did like 9 years ago when he first came back.
Probably a great thing being at his age, but at the same time...
But does it mean he hasn't aged or he looked old 9 years ago?
That one. That one. He looked old as fuck 9 years ago.
And then they
so
cut...
I'm like, oh, hey.
I don't want to hate too much on Goldberg because we do it a lot.
Yeah.
But he has done some shit canery.
Bill Goldberg.
Him coming back has caused some shit canery with The Fiend and Seth and shit.
He hasn't exactly left the greatest of impressions for us to run off of.
No, and Kevin Owens. Don't get me started on Kevin Owens.
Oh.
But I do kind of feel bad that they cut off his retirement speech.
Well, he was going, bro.
I did agree with that.
He was gonna fucking ramble on, and then he was apologizing that it wasn't on a bigger stage. Like, honey, like, you're fucking lucky you got it here, fam. Like, you didn't need to be on SummerSlam.
No.
Maybe if SummerSlam was in Atlanta, sure.
He basically got a non-PLE, a TV special around him.
Yeah, based on you. So...
I hate the tagline, though. No one spared, everyone speared. Who the fuck came up with that?
Well, Big Match John deserves that PLE at the end of the year. If there's one that's deserving, it is John Cena.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit what anyone says.
Facts.
Big Match John deserves it more than anybody.
So, on to happier events. Evolution, once again, was a fucking solid show.
Wow.
I don't know why
really
it's
good.
taken them 7 years. I don't know why they don't make this an annual thing now to have an all-women pay-per-view. But this is twice, 2 for 2. Evolution has knocked it out the fucking park. Perfect opening match with the women's triple threat. All three of them looked incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about fucking time machine.
Definitely think that's the best Becky's looked since she came back.
That's why I mentioned time machine.
And Lyra's just really coming into
Lyra's
her own.
Lyra's outstanding.
Yeah, and then like we said last week when we were defending her against who was talking shit about her? Was it Russo?
Coach.
Yeah.
Coach.
Oh, Jonathan Coachman. That's right.
Shut the fuck up. She
Didn't
proved
that
herself.
motherfucker get fired from ESPN again?
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised. But what made that
bro.
show very memorable for me was the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Hotlanta was on
dude.
fire.
They were solid.
Brother, they were on fire.
Dude. Now, granted, I have to be that guy. I'm sorry. But you could obviously hear it was a female-led crowd. Not a negative.
Lots of young
not
ones,
a negative. But that's I want to emphasize and bring that to a point because, in all honesty, the majority shows we watch, 99.9% of them, you rarely hear the women. And to hear them fucking roar, fam, to just as I always talk about international crowds and how they're fucking into everything and singing and what. There was no singing, but this crowd was into everything. Even fucking goddamn when fucking Nia Jax. I was gonna call her Naomi Jax. When Nia Jax was out there, even then they fucking were great in the there was a match where the ladies were going bananas. Oh, the Trish and Tiffany match.
Yes.
They were so behind Trish where it felt like you actually felt, fuck, dude, they want her to win. So there's some people in this crowd that are really hoping I want to say a 40-something-year-old Trish is going to beat Tiffany Stratton, which was a terrible idea, but still, you had that belief. These people were into it, and oh my god, in the main event, when the fucking cash-in happened, dude, when the oh my god, the roof came off the place. It was gone. It was gone. They're searching for pieces of it all over the place still.
Yeah,
because it's out of there. It was, oh my god, this crowd was incredible.
For several moments, I think Naomi forgot she was a heel. She was just caught up in the moment.
Outside of her hitting the fucking with the briefcase, she had no idea she was a heel.
49 Trish is, and we talk about a time machine. I don't know what it is about Trish. She just still flawless.
Oh.
It's the same with Leah. Has
Yeah.
that forever aged?
But I also gotta say,
13-year-old in me won't calm down.
I also gotta say that the NXT girls fucking showed up. And to anybody that doesn't watch NXT, I think they definitely caught their attention with the match.
Bucking up.
It's great.
That's all we know.
It's great to see JC Jane in the role that she's in, being that she was like basically the third wheel in Toxic Attraction, because it was all fucking Mandy Rose and Gigi.
I'm glad that she's NXT champ. Well, I know this is Beer's thing right here, dude. Mm-hmm. I had no idea who JC Jane was. Can you explain to me what happened and why? I can't. For the life of me, I don't want to call her Blake Monroe, but I have to. Why would
I call her
there was
Mariah
so
May.
much focus on her? There was so much random focus on her, and then was that a turn on Jordan Grace?
It was.
Okay.
See, I didn't even know Blake was a heel, a face, because obviously she was an uber heel in AEW by the end of it. So when she showed up in NXT, I assumed she was a heel. I didn't really.
She felt more
think
like
of her
a
as a
tweener.
face.
She felt more like a tweener, but I felt like she had made alliances with somebody. But then again, this is what happens when you get highlights.
Well, when she debuted, she had probably one of the biggest pops I've ever seen in the performance lineup, which was dope. I mean, they took everyone by shock when she arrived. She worked the match with the tag match as a babyface, and then turned heel the next night. She is 100% better as a freaking heel.
Oh yeah, she's a natural heel.
Look at the feud with Toni Storm. Speaks for itself.
After how much she bloodied up Toni Storm, I never want to see her as a babyface again.
No.
Same.
I don't care how popular she is. She's just got that attitude for a heel.
She's got it.
The
Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag was what it was. I think they're kind of slowly getting Charlotte over with Alexa, which didn't really seem possible 3 months ago.
Right. I know. I'm baffled because, again, I was talking about the crowd and shit, and like the second you bring up the random tag team that is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte, and how they're like already have this like big sister little sister energy, which I'm not gonna lie, I like it. You know what I mean? But I'm the one that likes makeups and dolls, and the other one she's like, I like Aussie. You're like, whoa, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on here? But the people getting behind Charlotte, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah,
it feels so weird. Feels so weird.
Maybe it's just Alexa's popularity rubbing off. Like you're getting popular by association. But yeah, I mean, she is. When Alexa walked out, the pop was insane.
Yeah.
And like I said, there was a lot of young girls in that crowd, and they all love Alexa Bliss.
Again, Alexa, I understand, but the rubbing off, I guess the rub for Charlotte, I didn't expect to be anywhere near as high as it is. But again, I guess it just shows you the power that Alexa has.
Mm-hmm.
She is, she just came. I want to say she came back at the Rumble. And she's been here on and off
Alexa
sparingly.
did, yeah.
Yeah, Alexa.
Yeah, Charlotte was back just before the Rumble.
Yeah. I was going to say, no, she's been back for a bit, but I was like, nobody cared about her. Alexa came back, But it's I don't remember the last time people really cheered for Charlotte.
No, I actually think these two are going to go on to win those titles from Judgment Day.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. I always want to say that this, like a move like that is going to help these belts, or it's going to help that belt, or it's going to help whatever, but in this instant, I don't fucking know what's going to help these goddamn these women tag titles. They're just there.
Yeah, and even the champions now are champions by default, because obviously it was Raquel and Liv who have got history as the women's tag team champions, and then Liv goes out injured, so Roxanne fills in, which is great for the storyline because it's going to increase that wedge between Liv and the Judgment Day, and maybe even drive one in between her and Raquel.
Yeah.
But the No Holds Barred match was great, aside from all the fucking sponsorships on the tables.
I knew you were going to say something.
Probably Jade's best singles match so far.
Yeah.
But again, you gotta know, Naomi is great. Trent is one of the best going right now.
Naomi's great, and I think it was the right call for Jade to win, to kind of turn it into a red herring that, if Naomi wins, obviously she's going to cash in, but if she cashes in on a loss, then it's a little bit less obvious that she's going to run down there. And you can...
Well, yeah, it made you not even think about it, that's for damn sure.
You can always kind of tell, too, how different it is when you got a referee and then a wrestler playing a referee, because there was a spot where Jade's getting a table out from under the ring, and Bianca's like right there next to her, watching her open up the table. I'm like, what are you doing?
Right? I'm like, just like, back up. Give me space.
Yep, that's it. Open the table legs just like that. Whoa, hold on a minute.
Just like that. Hold on, no, you didn't put the thing in the middle to keep the legs straight.
I mean,
are you an inspector? What are you doing?
I actually get it. I mean, I think she was probably just doing what refs do and passing on messages between the two of them, because, we know how wrestling works. But it looks so weird to see her standing so close, monitoring how Jade is opening up this table. But
that one's funny too.
Other than that, Bianca didn't really get involved. She wasn't a factor in the match. She called it right down the middle. And I don't know where we go next with Bianca. Obviously, Naomi's got her title. Jade is going after... So I guess she's going to have to do it. Wait, which title is she going after at SummerSlam?
Tiffy's.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense why Naomi didn't cash in on Tiffy's title. Because we want to try and keep Naomi and Jade apart for now on. That makes sense.
Make it a sense.
It was a swerve, bro.
Hey. Attaboy.
And I think the most obvious thing was Stephanie Vaca winning the Battle Royal for the world title match at Clash in Paris. So her versus Naomi. Good.
I think it's going to be great.
I do have one problem with the Battle Royal. Why
Other
did
than Nia
Vega
Jax?
eliminate... Oh, no, Nia's great. I love Nia.
Damn.
I never thought I'd ever say that.
She's had a good year. I'll give her credit.
Oh, she's had banger matches. She's had better matches than Charlotte Flair this year.
Well,
Trust me. Something.
I never thought I'd ever say that. Why did Zelina Vega eliminate Julia? You've pretty much made your United States champion look a bit weak. I wasn't very happy with that. I thought it would have been down to Julia and Stephanie, which would have been sick. But I wasn't a fan of that.
I can't envision Zelina Vega doing a damn thing. All I see now is her on her Twitch stream fucking prank calling Dominic Mysterio talking about little peepees. Like, that's it. I can't take her seriously anymore. It's her own damn fault.
Zelina has such a good prank voice.
Oh, dude, seriously though. She's
What was the other one she did? Kofi.
Yeah.
She really got Kofi.
Right, the crap out of Kofi. He was like, "What?"
That was the one when she played the old guy looking for PP medication.
Oh, God, that's right. That's right. Oh, good God.
That one's me, to be fair.
I love this stuff. But hey, good showing from Lash Legend, getting to be the final one, the second to last one with her and Stephanie. So good on her. They're trying to do something with her. Did they actually do anything with her on NXT now, or did they move her up already?
She was in Metaphor, but obviously no. Oro and Jakara got released, but Jakara, I'm still shocked that she got released. I think they're very high because when I first saw her in 2.0, yes, I survived 2.0.
Lucky you.
She was terrible, and I mean, terrible. But her ring work since Sean's took over. She's one of the best on NXT right now, and I'm enjoying her work. I really have enjoyed Lash Legend. She had a great showing on SmackDown a few months ago with her and Jakara, but I thought what the plan of the story would have been is that Lash would have been the muscle for Naomi, which I'd have liked. But if they're going to go Lash in a different direction, I'd put Lash on SmackDown and be a top challenger for Julia. Because Julia's going to need challenges now. Because who's left?
Who's left, Dave?
Not Nikki Bella.
Who's left? No.
Oh, why do you do that? Why? Why?
We want to be positive, lads. We want to be positive.
Positive.
Like you can tell me, big dog.
All right, so quickly on the main event, the cash-in was great, but the match itself was also fantastic. Both of them going back and forth. I think there's some great chemistry between Rhea and Io, especially with the size difference.
We're fucking spoiled. We're fucking spoiled to have women's wrestling at this fucking quality because this. I couldn't even figure out like who I wanted to win. Like I always in this instance I always would wanted like Io to retain. I feel like she could use the belt more than Rhea could, but then again, it's fucking any chance you have to crown Rhea Ripley champion, why don't you fucking do it? Yeah, it was one of those things where the brain was going back and forth. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna this? Who's gonna that? They kept topping each other and topping each other and topping each other and topping each other, and then when it looked like Rhea was probably going to get the win, out comes the fucking cash in again to the massive pop, and it worked beautifully, worked perfectly. Because again, and now I guess at this point, none of one of these ladies really needed the belt. Io was, a great champion. She didn't really have to keep it. Rhea, we already know, is an amazing champion regardless, and without her having it, she's still the fucking a main eventer. She's still, the number one woman in this company. If not in the fucking world. So I like it. I'm very curious to see like how long they're gonna keep it on Naomi, what they're gonna do with Naomi. Like I got excited over it. I really did, because I immediately think of the Glow days. And I remember how over she was a women's champion and just the Glow and the whatever. So it's like it's cool. However, the fucking theme. And again, I know that she had a theme change and a little different regime or whatever, and it's looking like Owen Hart-ish with the danger, everything. But that theme sounds way too close to Rhea Ripley's theme, and I thought Rhea Ripley was cashing in on herself. I was like, "What's going? What? There's another Rhea." Man, it can only be so excited.
So SummerSlam, we've now got a triple threat between them. We've got Tiffany and Jade. I know we were just singing their praises, but we've got another match between Becky and Lyra.
It's the blow-off match, really, isn't it? They've had the two singles matches, and both of them were bangers. Lyra needs to win. I think Lyra needs to win more than Becky, but can we just admire that Becky came out in red and yellow on Raw, which I thought was fucking hilarious.
Of course she did.
imitating Hulk Hogan.
Of course you would.
Look, to be fair though, boys, we have been spoiled with women's wrestling within the last 70 odd hours.
Yeah.
We had that great match with Tony and Mercedes. And yes, I don't like Mercedes, but the match was good. It started slow, then it turned great. And we had, obviously, all the matches on Evolution were bangers. And then you had the match on Raw between Bayley and Lyra. We're spoiled.
And now,
spoiled right now,
for the men's side, Gunther versus CM Punk for the world title at SummerSlam.
Love it.
El Punky finally getting a chance for a belt ski.
Right call.
Who the fuck's mowing that? We're trying to do a world-class podcast with Sam fucking Roberts from New York. Shit. But, what are the odds of Punk actually winning a world title at SummerSlam?
Do you want to know what I think they'll do? Cody to win on night 2, Punk to win on night 1, to shit house Tony Khan.
Fuck yeah, it's 2 nights.
Got a feeling. I think they'll do it.
It's 2 nights, it's 2 weeks away, and we got 6 matches so far.
Yeah. He Beer's, as DC would always say, tell him when he's telling lies, and I can't tell Beer that he's telling a lie right now because I don't see it. Like, again, we love Gunther, we understand it, whatever, but it's CM Punk, okay? It's CM Punk. Whether you like him, you hate him, you're over the beef in AEW, you're not over the beef in AEW, whatever. The fact of the matter is he's got to be the guy to win it. You know what I mean? At least I think it is. And then if you're going to put it like that, where Cody finally beats John, where you're going to get 2 former AEW guys, if you will, winning world championships on back-to-back nights, just after All In. Yeah, I think it should be done.
I think that's what they'll do.
Well, once Cena loses his title, then I'm guessing he's going to turn face again.
Yeah.
That would. Now, with that fun statement being put out there, do we really need a face, John?
I mean, I think it would make more sense than him ending his career as a heel. And who's landing a jet plane?
I can't see him.
Oh yeah,
who the fuck's landing a jet plane?
Someone doing the fucking lawn outside.
Like somebody's out there.
Jesus.
Yeah, someone doing the lawns outside. It's fucking timing.
Impeccable. Supposed to get up early and do that shit. What's the matter?
Yeah, you're supposed to do it at 7 o'clock on a Sunday, right?
Facts.
When I'm trying to fucking sleep. SummerSlam's looking okay so far, but they're gonna bulk book in the next week or 2.
Yeah, they really are. They're definitely going to add on to it. Being that it's one of the big 3 stadium show, 2-night event, they're going to definitely have to go more than the 5-match Triple H special.
Oh yeah. All right.
We haven't mentioned Roman Reigns yet.
Yeah, Roman's back.
That pop was ridiculous.
Hey, I'm happy he's back too. Okay.
That was Stone Cold Steve Austin pop. Roman Reigns.
Apparently,
I think he's over.
Oh yeah, he's definitely over. But
I think he is now. Top 10 years.
The only thing is, like, was he originally meant to be feuding with Seth? Because he went straight after Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I think Rollins was the plan because Roman needs to win from Rollins.
Yeah.
He's never beaten Rollins one-on-one.
So,
perfect time for Roman to finally do it.
So Roman and Braun?
Yeah, that seems to be the only course for SummerSlam then.
Damn.
I think it's good. I think it'll be Roman and Jay against Bronson and Braun Breaker. I think that's probably the plan, but Roman and Braun Breaker, sign me the fuck up.
So, yeah, I was about to say, we go singles, I'm down. We go tag team, man.
Yeah, I can see the tag team going down.
But Roman and Braun. I think that's a match for WrestleMania for me.
Roman and Braun?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, Braun's got to be world champ soon. Like, within, like, the next year and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Kid's outstanding. You got to capitalize on that shit.
With Paul Heyman in his corner.
Yes!
Oh, doesn't it just look right, though, with Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman together? It just looks right.
That spotlight with Paul Heyman behind him is perfect.
Oh, it does.
All right, like I said, we're going to get into AEW's All In Texas as well, which is just epic. But first, he decided not to defend his TV title last week at All For One, but we are going to hear from the television champion right now, 1/3 of the bitches of Minimum Damage, Cypher.
Take it away.
How you doing, old boy? You don't look too good. He doesn't feel good, Mr. Stark. That's okay, Daz. That's okay. 'Cause I wasn't feeling too good myself. But I'm back. And I'm here to address some things to you, Mr. Smee. So prop your feet up, get out your coffee, and take a sip on this. Now, Daz, you have made some very good points. At All For One, I did message you. And I do like the idea of a unification. But not at your expense. See, Captain, excuse me, I know what you've been doing. And I know who you've been doing it with. See, the interesting fact about me, I'm not no supernatural entity. I don't have any supernatural powers. I'm regular human. I'm regular average day Joe. I'm strong, I'm fast, I'm smart, but I'm not supernatural. And there's a lot of supernatural people in this Max world. And speaking of the supernatural, Demoness, how are you, my dear? My sweet demon. So, for those who don't know, Demoness has been inside my mind more times than my ex-girlfriend. And that's pretty self-explanatory to how much the Demoness has been in my head. But that goes without saying, Cap, I realized something. You said I've been ducking you. No. See, I'm here to reveal something to you, to everybody, that quite may shock you. See, while I was going through my mental health day, I realized, I'm a fighting champion. Yeah, I wasn't at All For One, but I showed up for Aftermax. And it didn't dawn on me till I finally realized I didn't give you what you want. I didn't give you the triple threat. And that was part of your elaborate scheme. Your bright idea plan, but see, that backfired. See, the Demoness couldn't help you at All For One because she was already in 2 matches. She helped form a, don't know what the hell they're calling it. They call themselves the CWO. The California Wild Orphanage or the California World Orphanage. I don't know what they call themselves. The Crossword Organization, whatever. And then she lost the tag titles, which is crazy. She couldn't be too much help against you that day. And you want to know why, Daz? You want to know why this is all so funny? You've been using the Demoness against me for a long time. You planted her in my mind. See, Daz, it wasn't me ducking you. It was you who were afraid of me. Back when we were tag partners, you seen how my mind works. You know exactly how my mind works. So by planting the Demoness in there, you wanted to learn every little thing you could about me to keep me, that's the word I'm looking for, at bay? Yeah. Captain, why are you using the Demoness against me? Are you scared? Because, bitch, you should be. But that's not even the funny part. That's not even the funny part. See, while everybody out here is playing chess, I'm playing Chinese checkers. My mind goes 6 different ways of thinking. And Demoness only tapped into 1. Which I know she reported back to you. I know she did. But you probably need to console your demon and ask her what else she found in there. Ask her why she got so nervous a little bit after, no, I don't want to push boundaries. I don't want to push buttons. I don't want to make you and the Demoness fight, but, it's only right you ask her what she's seen in there, because it's nothing supernatural. And like I said, I'm just human. But, Captain, you want a unification match at Promo Slam? That's fine. But the only thing that's going to be unified is my boot up your ass. That's the only unification that's going to happen. Because you see, TV champion, gonna be TV champion. And this is your last desperate attempt. So you might want to make it count at Promo Slam. Because we all know Promo Slam is where I turn the fuck up. And don't just go to commercial. I want to hear you talk about this on the show. I want to see your reaction. I want to know how you feel after seeing this. Because honestly, Captain, you can't use mind games anymore. Your move.
I used to think my life was a comedy, but this summer is no joke.
Max Wrestling presents Promo Slam, July 31st on YouTube. And all podcast platforms, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com for more information.
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. I am the Captain, he is El Jefe, and he is the man called Beer. Speak his name and he appears. Once again, make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube, follow us on all podcast platforms, and make sue you visit maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com for all the information that you need.
There's links all over the joint. Last week was a spectacular 3rd annual All for One, and our next Max event is Promo Slam, which comes your way July 31st and features predictions for this year's 2-night SummerSlam.
Yeah, get some more matches booked, please, and thank you.
All right.
So unfortunately, Beer did come up short, and now no member of Dragon Club can challenge for the Max World title. During the week, in case you missed it, Blade Rodriguez declined Travis's invitation to be his next challenger, which leaves the question, who is his next challenger? Well, we will find out, I guess, before Promo Slam, because Travesty is looking to defend his World Championship. The question is, who against?
Who against, indeed. But we do know that 2 matches are officially set up, and one of them is a unification match for the Max Wells Championship and the Max Television Championship, as the captain takes on Cypher.
All right.
You got this, dog.
And allow me to announce right here, right now, that I am pulling triple duty, because not only will I be bringing the TV title back home and hosting the show, but since Beer is still self-banned for another year and Phoenix is now also banned, I will challenge Teddy P right here, right now, for the Knowledge Championship at Promo Slam 60-second quickfire.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Damn.
The official theme song for Promo Slam 2025 is Plot Twist by Captain's Revenge, taken from the brand new upcoming album, World's End, which releases on August 1st on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, and all other music streaming platforms.
Gotta love it.
So,
Promo Slam's letting up nice.
Before we get to Promo Slam, there was an epic AEW event this past week, and it went down in Arlington. All In, I think, is definitely AEW's WrestleMania.
It is.
Yes.
For the 3rd straight year, it was a solid show. I do think the first All In Wembley was better than the second one. Unfortunately, we were at the second one rather than the first one, but it was still a good show. But man, Texas was a solid fucking show.
Yes, it was.
I'm not sure it needed to be 6 fucking hours long.
No, it was 8 for those in attendance.
And I watched 0 hours, so yeah, 8 hours for me.
Oh.
Come on, Tony. Too long.
I know those first 2 hours included Big Boom AJ too.
And this fat ass kid spearing. Who was it that he speared?
Oh.
Was it Trent Beretta?
Yeah.
If I played a Trent, he sold that well.
That shit was ridiculous. I'm a little mad.
Who was it that shoved him on his ass? Was it Trent Beretta?
Yeah.
Trent, because Trent's dick.
Because Trent's a dick.
But also at the same time, I'm like, I love Trent for fucking child abuse. You know what I mean? Equal lefts and rights. So you can be fat or skinny, you're getting it. I'm like, goddamn.
I think
you're not watching my kids.
It does kind of suck though that you had FTR on the pre-show.
I agree with that.
Hold on. I've been making this argument. It's a nothing match. This meant nothing. It's against the Outrunners. It's just it was whatever. It was whatever. And then on top of that, you would have added this to what would you have taken out? What could you have taken out from the big show? You know what I mean? That's the thing that I keep telling out loud too, is it's like there's nothing to take out. Maybe the trio, maybe you switch this in the trios match. But
yeah, to be fair, everything kind of had its place.
Then you're wasting Gabe Kidd on the pre-show.
You got to shorten some of the matches times. Because didn't he say he wanted to try that nice main event?
Yeah.
I don't know where that career may have come from, but what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I don't think there was a single bad decision. Dustin Rhodes winning the TNT title was a great moment. Especially considering it was like last minute.
It's a last minute thing. It's his first singles title in AEW. It's the belt that his brother holds a record for winning in the money, the most times.
And also we can only speculate on Adam Cole. And the severity of his injury. Like he wasn't sugarcoating it. He was up front saying like this could be the end, but he just doesn't know yet. And Kyle and
Roddy.
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 Them getting all emotional too really drove it home how serious this injury could be for Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even Danny Garcia out there having a long conversation with him as he's trying to make his entrance, for crying out loud. So the story behind Adam Cole, as we were talking about earlier with Seth Rollins and the whole knee injury, I thought it was his ankle. I thought it was his ankle again, you know what I mean? Because we know how bad his ankle was, and it was pretty fucking bad. But the reality of the matter is he's been battling concussions.
Yeah.
And we've seen this exact thing with guys like Edge and guys like Bryan Danielson and, countless others where they're getting concussions at such a high rate. They need to really take some serious time to reflect on if this is what it is anymore. Like, is this what you want to do now? Because it's not like they can't do it. It's not like they're unfit or unable. It's just they're more prone to these nasty injuries rather than they were. You know what I mean? And coming from somebody who played the football, the American side, who understands the CTE, I go to that one guy's defense a little too often sometimes about it. But the reality of the matter is the brain is a delicate muscle. And if you damage it in such a way where you garner this terrible brain injury known as CTE, there's no coming back from that. You know what I mean? There's no coming back from it. So in order to, I guess, attempt to make this a thing, continue wrestling without getting constantly injured, he's got to take some time and reflect. He may be gone a year. He may not come back. He may get cleared next week. We don't know. But all we know right now is you gotta pray for the man. You gotta understand that he's battling too. Adam Cole's been wrestling since
20 years.
I want to say 2000, early 2000s.
2008.
If not a little later.
2008, I think.
So, yeah, it sounds about right. So it sucks. He's had a great career. Hopefully, it's not over. But if it is, he went out making a lot of people shed a tear.
The tag match with the high stakes surprised me because we came up with this whole scenario as to why it's okay for Swerve and Ospreay not to have a world title shot for a year. We didn't even contemplate the Bucks would actually lose their EVP status. But it paid off last night on Dynamite with the fucking...
It really did.
No pyro. You're going to have a shitty Tron. We're going to call you Matt and Nick again.
That's right. That you can't find us. I get it. It's meant for us to finally poke fun at them and ha, you lost and blah, 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 blah. But I don't know. I kind of was hoping for the other way around. I was kind of hoping for what we kept talking about, what we had been talking about was them beating Swerve and Ospreay, of not allowing them to, challenge for the world championship. Hopefully change their tag division because you have these two guys now as a possible, new tag champs, face the tag division, whatever, somebody outside of Hurt Syndicate that's just going to fucking mollywop everybody. But that didn't go down, and that's okay.
And Ospreay seems to have picked up a little injury too.
Yeah, another dude who's getting injured fucking left and goddamn right. But then again, we've known that from his time in New Japan. You know what I mean? The kid goes hard. He doesn't know any other way. So hopefully he's not on the fucking show for too long. But yeah, no, it was funny. I thought it was hilarious that these guys got like a Windows 2000 screen saver as like a fucking Tron.
Fucking Comic Sans.
I was really waiting for them to like switch the music in the middle and be like, oh crap, fucking, super kick party. Oh wait, my bad, do this one. Oh shit, wait, do this one. And then turn on like some kids TV show fucking theme or whatever, just for them to be even more mad. But it's our time to poke fun at them. The question is how long can we do this before it gets dumb?
I don't think they're going to overdo it. I like to think that all the poking fun from the crew and everything was just this week, and now we're going to move forward with them having no power.
Now, give me a couple weeks. Just give me a couple weeks of them poking fun. Yeah, give me a couple weeks. I don't want it to go away super fast, but it can't linger forever.
No.
You know what I mean?
absolutely the right call for the women's casino gauntlet for Athena. It is about fucking time that we put the main spotlight on her.
Yeah, but talk about giving everybody a nervous stomach, man. You made them think, we made me think all night long. Here goes Mercedes. Here goes Mercedes. Mercedes has to win it, right? Because we have to do this one, right? We got to do this one, right? Wrong.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And
thank God.
Yeah, we said it was going to be a good match, even though we knew, or we thought we knew, what the end game was going to be. Thankfully, we were all wrong. However, it was a banging match. With
It
just
really was.
one complaint: fucking Super Mercedes kicked out way too much.
Yes.
Like at the end,
Yeah.
she kicks
Couple
out
too many
of
near falls.
3 consecutive Storm Zeros, and she kicks
Yeah,
out.
that's a no-no.
That pissed me off.
That's a no-no.
That's like
That one.
Stone Cold in his peak, and you kick out of 3 back-to-back stunners. Doesn't happen.
You kick out of one.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. But even back then, the finishers were way more protected than they ever have been.
Oh,
Ever
yeah,
have,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And nowadays, your finisher ain't protected for nothing.
No,
Unless
but
you're-
like, even 3 back-to-back
No.
is overkill to kick
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah.
I think speaking of Stone Cold one, I think that's only happened once.
I know
That was
The Rock
Kurt
definitely
Angle in
kicked out.
2001.
The Rock kicked out at WrestleMania. Maybe it was 15 and 17, but he definitely kicked out at 15. Because they did that. It was like a big thing at the time where I think it was the first time ever that both guys kicked out of each other's finishers.
I believe so,
I think
yeah.
so.
Because that was a massive deal, though, too. If I'm not mistaken, they played it up because nobody was kicking out of finishers back then.
No, especially the stunner or the fucking rock bottom.
Nope.
But thankfully,
Yeah, I was going to say, it was either that or the people's elbow.
the elbow
think it was
drop with
rock bottom.
theatrics.
Hey, it works.
We bought it,
Right? Hey, hook, line, and sinker, baby.
but thankfully Tony did get the win with a super avalanche Storm Zero. I mean, I was kind of 99% knew that was the end when she hit that avalanche Storm Zero. I thought there's no way she's fucking kicking out of that one too. And when the ref hit the 3, just whew, a wave of relief. I don't think I've ever been so relieved that a title did not change hands. It was like peak John Cena days when he was beating everybody.
Big John Cena did. But no, you're not wrong. Massive.
I celebrate that as if United won in the cup final. Champions League final. I was like, yes.
I think I literally just went, oh, thank fuck.
Here, though, but yeah.
It was my fucking relief.
Yeah, the relief was massive. Absolutely massive. We overglanced MJF winning the fucking...
Yeah.
But I saw that one coming.
Yeah, I think that one was the most obvious call. They need to get MJF back up on that platform.
They really, truly do. Really, truly do.
But I think we were wrong
the
that
juice is loose.
he doesn't get like a booked title match. It's a contract to cash in again.
Yep.
Which they seem to be doing that a little too much in AEW, but it works for MJF definitely.
Always. Always, because he loves to play that shit up. So.
And they need to make up for fucking over Christian's contract.
Oh yeah.
And oh yeah, before we move on, speaking of Christian, we got they need to make up their fucking mind what they're calling him. Adam Copeland, Edge, Cope, Rated R, whatever, return
Hope and drop.
to save Christian after.
Fuck off with Sexton Hardcastle. You know what? No, that's it. That's Sexton Hardcastle for the rest of his life.
I did not see Nick Wayne or any of the patriarchy turning on Christian Cage, but it was a great moment.
No, it was weird. Come on, it was weird. The heels are going to turn heel on the heel?
I mean, how many times has Dominic Mysterio turned heel as a heel?
Well, that's Dom. That's fucking Dom, okay? That Dom can get away with murder at this point. Maybe not on somebody we know, but still.
I mean, the thing is, Copeland can relate to this because this is like when Judgment Day turned on him in a group that he created.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in that aspect for sure. But I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I'm like, so who's the bad guy?
I mean, I kind of felt bad for Christian.
Did we just make Christian a face?
I think so, and then that was cemented by Cope coming back and then flipping "Go Find Yourself" on him.
That was so lame.
It was a lame line, but without the "Go Fuck Yourself" to reference to it, would have been even lamer.
Oh hell yeah!
But we obviously you can see them teaming up one more time, at least in AEW.
If it's set up against FTR, I'm all in.
The CNC connection.
Yeah,
up for that.
Because obviously Copeland come out last night, addressed FTR, which to be fair wasn't a bad promo.
Nah. Welcome back.
It was okay,
I guess.
But again, they need to make their fucking minds up what they're calling him, because the graphic was saying Adam Copeland. They were calling him Cope.
It's Edge.
It's Edge. Can we please just buy the fucking rights?
Adam.
Can we please just buy the fucking rights to Edge? I don't care how much they cost. Okay, so where does...
Well, I mean, look at all the goddamn money he spent on fucking music Tony Khan did. He got enough money to buy Edge's name, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you even got the theme song for free.
Brother, he played for Final Countdown.
Yeah.
Where does Okada Omega rank in their history of matches?
Fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth.
I can buy that.
This was one where like I got a fucking shit ton of. So what happened? So what's going on? So what? Nothing. This was on par with their first match, their very first match, Wrestle Kingdom 14. I think that's right. 2018, where Kenny was up and coming and all this other stuff, and he wasn't the Kenny that we expected, and this is what we got. We got the Kenny we were hoping to get against an Okada that is the greatest tournament wrestler the world has ever seen, and when he wants to, is the greatest professional wrestler of our generation. And I've talked about it, and I will continue to say it when he's in there doing whatever with fucking a Joe Schmo, he's in second gear. You go in there with a Kenny, I'll go to fourth. Maybe I'll drop it into fifth, but I got sixth. I can hit at any fucking moment. He didn't even get out of fifth gear because he didn't need to. And as much as I get it, it's Kenny, and oh my God, and Kenny, and oh my God, and this had to go to Okada. It had to go to Okada. Even I remember in our predictions, I was saying it's got to go to Omega, right? It's a great moment for Omega, right? No, it had to go to Okada. It had to, because the reality is this guy is the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread that we have in AEW. And yes, that means he's better than Kenny, even though I said last week Kenny's better than that one. But again, this is the same issue that I had when I was covering New Japan. But the day could change, and so could the order of these two fellas, because they're that good. They're that fucking good, where it's just they're just back and forth, and it's fan-fucking-tastic. But Kenny doesn't need the belt, because the reality is Kenny, if they really wanted to, they could go for a fucking fifth one of this and really turn the heat up. Where are they going for Forbidden Door?
London.
Oh shit!
At the
Well,
O2.
then there you fucking come on, do that. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think if they hadn't had past bangers like they had, this would have been an amazing match. But they had so much to live up to, and the hype was unreal, that even because of how good they are and they have been against each other before, this, as awesome as it was, just felt like a standard match for them.
Yeah. And it's
them at their best is like standard.
I was just gonna say them at their that's true. But the reality is this was, if you put two other guys in this match not a Will Ospreay type of name or whatever, but to say like you put like a fucking let's just throw a Kyle Fletcher and a Sammy Guevara. Let's just say you switch the fucking Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada with Kyle Fletcher and Sammy Guevara, and they put on this good of a match. You're ranting and raving and fucking 5.5 stars and you're going ape shit. But when you bring up the two men that put on, in my opinion,
Dominion,
the three, if not two of the three greatest matches I have ever seen in my existence on this planet. Anything below that is going to be average. And again, that's fucked up. And it's fucked up. It is. But again, we've seen them at their absolute peak. And this was a G1. That's what this match was. This was like a G1 match, but a little bit Americanized, just a little bit. It was a lot faster than how we would receive matches in New Japan, that always makes a massive difference. However, this Texas crowd tried so hard to emulate Japan. They tried so hard, but they couldn't help themselves. And that's fine. That's fine. But if you were paying attention, they were quiet. They were trying so hard to be quiet for the first part of it, and then you'd hear them doing the clapping, and you'd hear them doing the little bit of chanting, and then eventually they turned into every normal American wrestling crowd. But they tried so hard to beat Japan, and I commend them for that. I commend them.
Yeah.
Great effort.
And then main event.
Oh, my God, the fork.
Blew all of our expectations out, I think. As much as we were just praying for this storyline to be over and get that title off of Mox, the match was brutal. It was epic. It had all the cameos. It was just perfect. And Bryan Danielson coming back completely surprised me. Got a huge pop.
That was Bryan Danielson. I thought that was a Blue Masked Warrior.
I wasn't.
Nah, he took it. Brian. Why does this guy have like a fucking cat mask?
Was it just like a random luchador mask?
That was like some fucking cheap ass luchador. Man, he bought that shit on Amazon.
Not even Amazon. I think that was Temu.
Oh fuck! So he waited.
$2 lucha mask.
Oh, shit.
Vegan friendly,
He's
of
like,
course.
I got it for $1.50, Tony. You spent too much.
But it's organic.
When the Bucks came out, I was thinking, I'm fucking done. If these bastards cost Paige the title, I went, I am never watching this product again.
Oh, it's harsh.
Right decision.
I think we should have known, really, that the title was going to change hands when Mox asked for the key, and then it kind of disappeared somewhere. Because they're not going to tease us actually seeing the belt, or even Mox showing the belt if he's going to keep it, because the whole point is you don't get to see the belt.
Yeah, that was his point.
But
it was just great. It was, again, you mentioned all the cameos. There were so many of them. You know, we had, you had the Bucks come out, and you were just thinking, fuck, goddamn shit. You're just mad. And then somehow, like, everybody, like, Will's coming, like, motherfucker, you were dead. And Will's coming out, and then Ospreay comes out, and Darby's shaking, shivering on top of a fucking Mount Everest, cutting this promo. I felt so bad for the fucking guy. I was like, did Tony try to call you, dude, while you're climbing Mount Everest, and said, cut a promo on John Moxley for me and send it in? Probably took a week to send that bitch from the top of the mountain.
You just climbed a mountain. Okay, now we're going to drop you down from the rafters. Oh, of an arena, right? No, of a fucking stadium.
Of a fucking stadium, fam. Of a fucking stadium. And he's like, bet. I fucking love Darby.
He came down, the crowd didn't even see him until he passed the screen that was above the ring.
Y'all gotta remember, if I'm not mistaken, he bungee jumped from the top of Jacksonville, the Jaguar Stadium. So this motherfucker don't give a shit. But this, and I've been begging for this. I've been begging for this because what have we always said about Darby with Dad Sting or Grandpa Sting? He is AEW's Sting. The half a face paint though. You are AEW's Sting. It's time to fully embrace it and fully become it. I mean, if that means you come down from the Raptors of every fucking show, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm telling you, it's gonna work like gangbusters.
But
it was awesome. It was spectacular. Swerve hands fucking Hangman the chain. The absolute oversell from Mox was incredible.
That I think
this guy was literally fighting for his life.
All the interferences, I think, what made it perfect, because you think, oh, Bryan Danielson's going to be the reason that Hangman wins. Okay, they fought back. Maybe Darby Allin making his return, drop down to the ring. He's going to be the reason Hangman retains. Nope. It's fucking Swerve. And that was perfect. And whoever got that shot of Swerve smiling at the end deserves a raise, because that was a beautiful shot.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a meme for the lifetime, baby.
It was just
perfect.
What a happy ending.
Yeah, perfect ending to a great show. And I truly hope that this is AEW turning the corner, because we've had a bad couple of months. But we obviously we had a shitty main storyline, but it paid off, I guess.
Yeah.
So now we've got All Out is usually right after All In, but now it's not, because All In came early, and we got Forbidden Door in, I want to say, like 3 or 4 weeks.
I want to say longer. That's right.
Late August.
It's August the 24th.
Yeah, end of August.
5-6 weeks built.
So about 6 weeks out.
And so far,
and
all we know is it's somebody versus Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Oh my God! So spoily alert ski.
This will also be Tanahashi's final match in the UK. Please give him Will Ospreay.
It's no. There has to be. See, on May 31st, he'll wrestle this event. That's what they say. It's got to be Okada.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kenny and Tanahashi, or Okada and Tanahashi. If this is his last match in this part of the world, because he's already done the last match in Japan and the last match in the United States. I'm waiting for him to be like, this is my last match in Mexico. Like, motherfucker.
And we still don't get him against Cena.
No. Come on. That's where we should have in Mexico. John Cena versus Tanahashi in Mexico.
Yeah, we didn't get him against CM Punk either, which is what was going to be at the first Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when Punk got injured. Was it when Punk got injured?
Injured and...
Before Brawlout.
This was before Brawlout, yeah.
Before the Brawl.
That sucks.
Love it. Well, good for Tanahashi. Can't wait to see him there, I guess. Now, I'm just curious of what all we could get out of this show. So...
I'm sure
but then again, AEW likes to build shit with numerous weeks at.
Yeah, I think we're going to get Tony and Athena at Forbidden Door. Because I can't see them waiting until All Out in September.
Fuck. I just realized I will be watching this pay-per-view while on vacation in the desert.
And it'll be early too, because it'll be London time.
And also, WWE have also done something a little bit petty again. NXT Heatwave is on exactly the same day and same time.
Yeah, because of course. Yeah. Why is it the exact same time?
Because
probably to clash
they've literally got no other reason to put it on so early. Like
exactly.
Forbidden Door's in London. That's why it's on early. Good. You've got no reason to put NXT on early other than to fuck with AEW.
I will have to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be on it, actually. I know I might be wrong.
Because I'm assuming it's in, Orlando or something?
No, NXT is going to be on
Toronto.
Later than Forbidden Door.
Okay, later.
It's in Toronto.
So obviously we'll get an early show, then we'll get a late show.
Wait a minute.
Collide, because the real shows end tonight.
Oh, Toronto was last year. It's in Massachusetts this year.
Massachusetts.
Okay. All right, then. Well, maybe they're not going to go on this next board, but we got 2 lists. We always check them twice. One is nice and one is not so nice. It is time for the bell end board.
You deserve what you get.
A bellend? You're a bellend, mate. Look, bellend 1, bellend 2, big veiny bellend over here.
Oh my goodness gracious! There's so much.
Considering we had such a good week, yeah, there's a couple of names for the
that's
bell end
that
board.
part, man.
Well,
That's the
first
thing
of
that
all,
kills me.
I gotta say right away, 20 points to Mercedes for kicking out of 3 consecutive Storm Zeros, because that's just fucking
easy.
stupid.
Easy, and we know that was part of your creative. Don't tell me that shit.
Yeah, and it wasn't like 1 pin, 2 pin, 3 pin. It was 1, 1, 1. Pile driver right after each other. I maybe could have accepted kicking out of 2, like if there was a pin after each one. But 3 back-to-back pile drivers, then a pin, and you kick out at 2. No.
Yeah, no.
Was a bit ridiculous.
So 20 points to Mercedes. Who else got points?
I'm very sorry. I need to give 20 points to TK.
Oh, let's hear it.
Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Last night on Dynamite, we had to have a fatal 4-way, 100K. Was it 100K?
100K, yeah.
Why? Why can it be a number 1 contender, someone to face Mercedes at Forbidden Door? That's what I would have done. And have Willow, who actually won it. Tekla won, didn't she?
Tekla, yeah. With the help of Sky Blue and Julia.
I like that a lot. People are going to say Timu Fatal Influence, but no, I'm a fan of that.
Nah, they're all dark and gothic. It fits.
It fits.
Well, I'm going to give an extra 6 points to TK because you do not need to put on a fucking 6-hour pay-per-view. 8 if you count the pre-show.
Hey, 6 for your long-ass show. Heard that. Chris, shout out to Chris Reed each and every week. Former Carolina, now Welsh, no longer the cool now Welsh champ. Talking about Zeb Coulter, sending us a story on Zeb Coulter, pretty much talking about, and what this is weird. So it's a I don't know if this is like an actual like quote from his podcast. Yeah, I think it is from his podcast, but it's weird. So he says this is talking about Pat McAfee and him stepping away from commentary on WWE. He is tired, so I don't blame him for taking the time off. But it's not going to help. It's not going to help his show, and it's not going to help. I mean, the Raw show. But I don't think it's going to hurt either because nobody tunes in for an announcer unless it's Bobby Heenan. I mean, it's kind of like an underhanded whatever. The reality is you're wrong. Well, I mean, obviously he's wrong. I remember watching a little bit more Raw when Pat was on commentary because he is that little bit of extra. Yes, you're 100%. Bobby Heenan is the man. You know, Gorilla Monsoon was great in his day. I remember Mike Tenay. Hell, I remember when there was a time and a place where you liked Jim Cornette on fucking commentary, where a lot of people like Jim Cornette on commentary.
And JBL.
JBL. You know, Maggle. God dang it, Maggle. I can already hear it now. You know what? Bring back JBL. But regardless, I don't understand. I don't get it. What was the point of you even mentioning the thing that you're comparing him to Bobby Heenan, like one of the greatest commentators of all time, who not only wrestled, reffed, and whatever, did the whole thing because that's what you did back in the day. You're comparing him to a guy who punted footballs for a living, has a podcast that took off and exploded, and it's just quite frankly the voice of the outsiders of the wrestling world who like it but aren't bragging about it like we do. And that's fine. He was that branch, and it sucks that he's gone, but I don't want to ever say something like good riddance to him. I want him back today. But it just, there's no need to bash him. Remember, you're a part of fucking so many goddamn shit fucking factions. It ain't even funny. And to be that guy, you're partially to blame for Brody getting killed. If you want to be an asshole to Pat McAfee. 15 points. The Dutch Mantel.
Damn.
And Corey Graves is a perfect replacement. Yeah, we're talking about Corey Graves.
I'll be honest. I can give or take Corey.
That's what I said. He's fine.
Very good at his job for me.
Give me Booker T.
I
I like Booker T. Yeah, Booker T's
brilliant at it. I love Book.
I've always said that.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I do have some non-wrestling points to give whenever you're done.
All right, this is a quick one. I've always said peak Becky Lynch when she looked her absolute best was like 2019, just before she got pregnant with Seth. And at Evolution, that was the closest she's looked to 2019 Becky. So 20 points to Becky Lynch.
There it is.
Is this the Bellend board?
Oh, wait a minute.
We haven't switched
I'm
yet.
going to save that for the Bruv board, but spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Okay, well then since we've already done all this, I have to give some non-wrestling points out. If the guy's not already the fucking joke of the fucking world, because I fucking listen to people bash about this fucker in every different damn language in every different part of the country, and it's hilarious in every which way. And here's the worst part. Like, there it is. I got two next to each other. I'm not even supposed to like this fucking club. Not even a little bit, okay? But I feel so bad for the Chelsea Football Club after winning the Cup World Cup, the Cup World Cup, Club World Cup, and Donald Trump is in attendance, gets booed out of the fucking stadium.
Because of course.
Has no idea what footy is, and he's just like, I guess we call it soccer. Whatever. You still don't even fucking know what it is. Explain. I really want to be like, explain offsides to me, but he would probably just say something stupid. And then to make matters worse, a guy who has zero affiliation with FIFA, or the Club World Cup, or anything soccer related. I mean, I have to use the American term, so maybe if he hears this, he can understand what the fuck I'm talking. He has zero affiliation. He then feels the fucking need to give this trophy to I can't remember the fuck Reece James, to their captain, and Reece is holding this trophy, and poor Cole Palmer, who scored a brace, by the way, and led them on this roll to this victory against PSG, is standing behind Trump like, the fuck are you doing? And he's like, why isn't he leaving? And Reece James looks down and goes, you can leave. And he's just like, what? And so the fucking goalkeeper is like, well, I want to hang out with you guys. And he's like, whatever, just fucking celebrate, come on. So the guys get all whatever, and then right as like they start to roar a little bit louder, here comes FIFA president, starts pushing Trump to the fucking background. And I'm like, you fucking moron. Do you see the manager in the front? No. Do you see any owner, any sponsor, anybody who's not a fucking player, bench or not? No, you don't. Because those are the guys that did the work. Those are the dudes that deserve the celebration. The guys in the offices, they get a bigger check. They get a nice little pay raise. They get a pat on the shoulder. Maybe they get a fancy new watch or something. They don't get to celebrate because they didn't do nothing. So who the fuck are you to think? And then on top of that, let's keep it funky. Let's play. I have to play this part because this is the part where my wife brings up beautifully. Motherfucker, you is the president of the United States. Listen to me when I say that. The president of the United States. Why are you fucking around with a club from England? When you shat on England, when you said, oh, we don't need to help them no more, all this crap you were talking about, all these countries, that was one of the big ones you talk shit on. And you're like, come on, Chelsea, let's go, buds. Come on, lads. It was dreadful. Easy, 100. And again, I hate Chelsea. 100 points.
100 points to Trump. That puts him on 500.
Donald dumbass Trump. Should deserve 500 because, again, I don't even like this club. Not even a little bit. I think they corrupt as fuck. But maybe that's why he was celebrating with them, because they all corrupt as a bitch.
All right. I know which board I'm on this time. I'm going to give 30 points to the IWC, and I'm including dirt sheets in that. Because I am so sick to death of seeing oh, AJ Lee might return this week.
Yep.
It was all over Evolution. Oh, AJ Lee's going to show up at Evolution. Did she fuck? And it's like every month or every couple of months, there's another rumor that AJ Lee's going to return.
Every 2 weeks.
I don't think she's going to return at this point. She doesn't need it.
She doesn't want to. If she did, she would have. Let's be honest. If she wanted to come back, she had more than enough opening before her husband got there.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to go. You know how much money this bitch makes doing nothing? A lot. Okay? A lot. She writes books. She's doing, like, comic book shit. I think she's a writer now.
Yeah.
It's like, so leave her alone. She don't need to come back. She's making money, fam. Okay? Writers make money.
Yeah. Like you said, she had plenty of opportunities if she was going to come back. She's had 2 Rumbles since Punk's been back. They've just done Evolution. She wasn't even in the crowd at Evolution. Again,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you really wanted to make that argument, you could have said all this shit 5 years ago.
I don't even think she was in attendance at the Hall of Fame with Punk.
No, she wasn't. No.
Nope.
I don't think we're going to see her in the ring anytime soon. So just stop with the constant fucking rumors.
I don't think we're going to see her in the E-land at all.
The only one I was surprised that wasn't at the show was Saraya. That was a surprise.
Yeah.
That one.
But I think Saraya will be on our televisions again very soon.
Give it time.
Yeah, maybe the night after SummerSlam.
That would be
great. Or maybe they'll wait it out to the Rumble.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. It's not like she's not doing anything. She's got her own podcast now.
Yeah. Should be
worth a listen.
Worth a watch. I can't think of anybody else. Any other names to add quickly?
I've got nothing.
All right then. So you might have an idea of what point I'm dishing out for the other board, but let's switch over to the other side. It is time to put some points on the good board, which is the Bruv board. Bruv.
I'm telling you, these are good people.
Brother.
Okay, so this might come as a shock, but I'm going to give 20 points to Becky Lynch.
Hey, we never heard that
for previously mentioned reasons. But I got a lot of points to dish out for the Bruv board, because also 20 points to Trish for still looking smoking fucking hot at 49 years old. You have no right to look that good. It's been
the teenager in me goes bananas every time. I swear to God.
It has literally been 25 years since I first saw Trish Stratus on TV, and nothing's changed. Well, I mean,
still same effect.
You know, yeah, time has passed, but still smoking.
Oh. The only one that comes close to what Trish has done is Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, don't even get me started on Kate Beckinsale. Jeez Louise.
I could throw another third name in there, but I don't know how y'all feel about it. Mainly because I've been watching this fucking show religiously, but Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yes.
Yes. Dude, the mom bod has been doing her justice. Take me back 20 years for crying out loud.
One of the best parts of 911.
Hey, you're telling me, fam.
I'm calling the emergency services every night.
Let's go.
Yes, we're still first in. Okay, what else we got? No. Okay, so we got Trish, we got Becky.
You know what? I'll cut you off while you're thinking. I'm gonna give 20 individual points to each and every one of these dudes in this tag match because it was outstanding. Even though EVPs lost their title and the Bucks are now getting fucking ridiculed down all the way down to Windows 2000 screensaver backgrounds, which is fucking fantastic. This match was incredible. The Young Bucks will always and forever, until somebody somehow oddly supersedes them, and maybe Axiom might be them. They're the best fucking tag team I've ever seen, ever. And the match they put on with Swerve and Will Ospreay, who, by the way, aren't a tag team, and somehow we're like, watch us be a better tag team than you, blew my mind. 20 points for Will, 20 for Ospreay, or 20 for Swerve, 20 for Matt and Nick. They cannot sue us for not calling them Matthew and Nicholas anymore.
them on the board. Damn, Ospreay's doing good. He's on 140.
Of course he's doing good. It's fucking Will Ospreay.
Oh, Naomi, she needs points for a hell of a cash in.
Easy.
I mean, 10 points, I think, is fair.
10.
On behalf
Perfect.
of Beer, I'm gonna give 20 points to Io Sky for Raw, 10 for each cheek.
Heyo.
Yes.
That was a belt. Those were not shorts.
Glorious is what it was.
Hogan-esque.
Where the fuck's the rest of the material, Io? Jesus.
Don't worry about it, she said. I said, okay. Yes, ma'am.
We haven't done this yet. I want to give 40 points to Tony Storm.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, 40.
Not only
Nice.
for the match, but for the promo as well. The promo I thought was fucking excellent.
The promo was great last night, and you could tell that she was winging it, which I think made it even better. She was just making shit up on the spot.
She's so good.
All the rhymes were great.
I say it each and every week. There's two women atop the wrestling world, and both of them live in the black and white, if you will, because it's fucking Rhea Ripley on one side and Toni Storm on the other, and it's just Forbidden Door should be like super dream matches, and that's one right there. Just I don't care if it goes to a 20-minute draw. You know what I'm saying?
So 40 points to the trollop you cannot wallop.
Hey, I like
That's
that.
the UK days, baby.
Ooh.
Ooh. Who else?
I might give 10 points to Copeland, Adam Copeland. Because he has his up and down moments, but I always love it when it's just him in the ring, no music, and it's just the crowd blasting out his entrance music. So 10 points to Cope, and unfortunately that's his first time on the board this year. Sorry, Cope.
Hey, you should be happy. Prestigious, this board. Prestigious.
So
We've got
Since it took us forever to talk about Tony, it's taken us just as long to talk about AEW's newest champion, the guy bringing the belt back. Hangman deserves a good, easy 25.
Yes.
For his excellent win, convincing win, and hopefully to a nice, productive title reign. Doesn't need to be lengthy, but it does need to be productive.
And it needs to be better than the first one.
Facts and a half.
That's not difficult.
But I think the problem with the first one was he didn't have really any heels to feud with.
Oh, he's got plenty now.
Oh yeah, he got plenty now. And then obviously
He's got plenty.
he went up against Punk, and they were both baby faces. So I guess he almost
Yeah, it felt weird.
he decided to turn Punk into the heel himself.
He's like, watch me get into business for myself. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
You've already dished out points to the Bucks, but I'm going to give them another 10 for being such great sports last night with all the trolling.
It was so good. It was so good and so unexpected. And I love how they get dropped off by like an Uber.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's probably how they were really getting to the show anyways. They're still being driven. Who cares?
So I think I've only got one more, and I'm going to give 50 points to Adam Cole. And hopefully that this is not the end of Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, just go get healthy, brother. For real. Take a year off. Maybe we'll see you at the next All In.
I hope so.
Any final points?
Is there anything?
By the way, is the chugs.
Hey. Is there anything? Anyone?
50 points.
50?
50 to women's fucking wrestling.
Hey.
What we've had in the last couple of days.
Okay.
Why not? I like that.
And 20 points each to Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for that absolute classic there on Raw.
Hey.
Okay. Damn, Lyra's not on the board yet? I thought we gave Lyra points.
That's a mistake.
It is now.
How many for Lyra and Bayley?
20 each. We need to make Cypher happy.
Well, I'm going to give an extra 10 to Lyra because I'm sure we should have given her points at some point this year.
Yeah, for real. And then I ain't got nothing more. I think that's it for me. Really trying to
10
think.
points each to Ricky Starks and Ethan Page to that fucking banger they had at Great American Bash.
I see. I knew I fucked up. It's that show.
Oh, it's good, but no, it wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Show, but Sean does not miss on pay-per-view.
Hey, there's a reason why they call him Mr. WrestleMania.
Yeah, Sean rarely misses. Well, other than that, we have to give the weekly 10 points to Rhea Ripley just because.
Weekly. Just because.
It's the law. We have to give 10 points to Mommy every week.
And I will not be fined again.
And 10 points for Stephanie Vaquer as well for what she was wearing on Raw as well.
Jesus.
Good Lord.
You know you're good looking when there's like fucking images or videos of women checking other women out. It's like, yeah, that's how you know you're good looking.
Definitely Stephanie Vaquer. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, then, 10 points to Stephanie McMahon because it's nice to see her on TV every so often when she just randomly shows up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them old teenager feelings came back a little bit.
Oh my God!
Oh, hello.
We haven't done this
yet.
Can
I fight Triple H? I'm just kidding.
20 points to Roman Reigns for the return.
Hey, 25. Make it 25.
25. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, baby.
He's welcomed back, and that's the crazy thing is this company's been rocking and rolling without the cat. Isn't that crazy? That's the craziest bit.
Okay, one last one then. I think 20 points to Seth Rollins too. Well, no, 30 for picking 30. Up a pretty bad injury at a really bad time.
I've been breaking his ankles for this company forever.
Yeah, well, soon, Seth.
All right, then. With that said, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Before we go anywhere, here's what's in store for the TSK this week with Click Talk.
All right, so, I don't want to say we're on the slowdown mode because we're not. AEW, the All In Texas review is dropping late. It's dropping late. We got all hit with life. You know what I'm saying? With life, we got Rob's daughter coming into town. I got sick. You know, things are happening. It's still coming though. We still definitely want to talk about it. It needs to be spoken about. So we're going to drop that, and then of course we still have our way of fixing AEW, but I guess more of a now it's a how to build from here episode. Where we were talking about how we could fix it. We've officially fixed the biggest. TK has officially fixed the biggest problem. So now it's a little bit of how the TSK would take it on from here. Those two episodes are hopefully going to be dropping before the end of the month. And for those who have been like sitting here waiting nice and patiently, twiddling your thumbs, I'm waiting on some footy. I have a 30-something minute rant video that I made about actually two of them. So there's going to be 2 episodes dropping. One is about, and Beers are already excited for this one, the fiasco that is the Morgan Gibbs White and us with Nottingham Forest and the whatever unreleased clause thing. Because again, as an American, I'm looking at this as this is the get it out of jail free card button. We hit that button, and the fucking warden said So I got a good rant about that one, and it's a fun one. And then I have another one because this one was impromptu. I was as sick as a dog that day. But the reality is my local club, San Diego FC, have now dropped the second straight game at home, have released not one, but 2 players, one of them being a former starting defender, and another one who had scored 9 goals in less than 150 minutes. And we let this young fella walk. The Escondido kid, Milan Ilaski, is back on his way to Norway, and it is not okay. I am pissed at the fucking head office here in San Diego, and they're going to hear me roar whether my ball knowledge is shit or not. So make sure that you are tuned in and are following here on all the socials to figure out when and where you can get all this fun stuff. Follow us on the evil Twitter, Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Podnet, and the Max Football Podcast. That's the special Twitter for the new one. Also, check out the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, follow button, start right here on the YouTubes, and then go follow us on the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and the other cool socials you can find us. Remember, being a part of Facebook means that you have initial interaction with all of us. You're there for the Corey Aftermax nonsensory. You're there for all the predictions. Be a predictions champion. Maybe you could be an EVP like Chris Reed once was. And before you know it, you could be calling people out, saying that you want a part of this, like whomever that random dude is right now that we have that Travis knows. So you can be like this guy. I don't know his name right now because he's not that important to know. So hopefully he's watching this and wants to make a video. Maybe you want to call me out or whatever have you. I really don't give a damn. All I know is if you want a piece of this, if you want a piece of any of these fellas right here and any of the other ones and gals and girls you've seen, all you got to do is say you want a bar and we'll serve it up.
And that is it.
And to announce about my channel as well, All In and Saturday's main event is near enough up. I've got Evolution, Good American Bash to do. I'm catching up on everything, but to let the TNA fans know, I will be covering Slammiversary. So stay tuned for my channel at JMB.
Busy Man Beer.
All right, now that is it for now. We will see you next week for the Go Home show. It's a promo slam, and maybe you'll get a couple more promos in between. Goodbye, and good night. Bang.
Looking at an open challenge, I might just take it one time.
Ooh. Coming for you, Corey. And Teddy.
Outright.